Hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then hi. I got an octopus and I got a cup. My Christmas Temu haul finally came. I love my kids. They bought me Temu. Oh dear. The octopus I thought was going to be bigger. Little disappointed, but I like it. I do like it. The cup I've already put coloured UV resin in. I'm just getting rid of the scrappy little bits that's at the bottom of these tiny bottles. The stuff that won't amount to much, so what do you do with it? So I decided to just make patterns inside the cup and the saucer. Now, that's going to be tricky. But the octopus, I'm using tiny turnip powders from Toompish. Sugar plums. What colour is it? Nether? Maybe nether? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure I've just shown you on screen anyway. And I've got these pebbles. And these pebbles, they glow. They glow a lot. They're very nice. I like them. I like them a lot. And I didn't use a lot either because I don't put it in the whole thing, just the head. So this is Mega Brain Octopus. Yeah, he's going to look cool. And I've also done other stuff to it after I've done all this. And it's all Nerd Goblin Art's fault. So Nerdy Werdy, tut tut, you made me buy stuff. So yeah, it's your fault. I'm only colouring in the tentacles because I don't want anything in the head. Now, I did kind of think, oh, can I just do the eyes? Shall I just do the eyes? And I'm glad I did because the way I had to angle the actual octopus, I had to sort of tilt it so then the eyes weren't going to get filled. So, yes, it worked out perfectly. And I am using the tiniest amount of this powder because there isn't much in these pots. But my God, are they lovely. They are delicious. So pretty. I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. It really is. Now, this has been a day of me just doing back-to-back videos, so this may coincide with another one because I used the resin from another one. Yeah, kinda. So the black that I'm going to put in later, it's not great black. It's not jet black, but it serves its purpose. And I've got, on the heat mat, I've got my A and B in separate cups to get rid of bubbles before I start mixing. Every little helps. And believe it or not, just having them on the heat mat, not mixing like a crazy person, you don't get bubbles. It's great. And I expected bubbles because of the stones. But no, no bubbles. Kind of a little bit lumpy until I put the black in. But that's because the stones are there. Obviously. I'm waffling now. But yeah, this is the bit where I'm going to be shoving these stones into the resin to try and coat them to reduce the bubbles, if there was going to be any. Coating them just makes it a lot easier. Now, it does look like I'm using a lot of those stones, but I'm not. I'm really not. And, oh, look at that colour. They're beautiful. Beautiful colour. And I think those two colours really work well together. Again, Temu. My Temu came in. So, cup, stones, octopus, new frog, new bits and bobs. Oh, I'm addicted to Temu. My bank balance isn't, because I skint. So this one will be the last one for a while. And I'm just tilting it up against an old frog who's still hanging in there, just to get enough into the head that it's not going to start running out and piddling all over my table. And I do have to kind of do a bit of jiggle with it. And I'm just using the rest of the stones I've got in the pot for a different project that will come out in March that I've completed, because it was definitely a labour of love, and I hope people like it, because I like it. I really do. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, this is for another project. I needed something glowy. And obviously I've put in far too much resin, so now I'm trying to take it out. So you'd think I'd be putting it back into the cardboard cup I've got. No, I'm chucking it back in the other one, like a fairy. So my octopus just needed a little touch up, just to get to that line. So I didn't want it to be too sunk in. I do like it, and it's cute. I need a name for him. Although I think I do know what I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him Wally. Yeah, he's going to be Wally. Wally the octopus. My granddad used to be called Walter, you see, and he just reminds me of my granddad. Only he needs a cup of tea sat outside of him that's been sat there for 3 days, and he'll still drink it. Ugh. But yeah, this is the black, and I'm thinking this is not black enough. So I pick up the wrong powder. No, this is the wrong video. That's a different video. This is just the black. Is it ink? No, something or other. No, it's pigment paste, but it's very, I don't know, very thin. I mean, I could have put more in, but then I didn't want to get rid of the colour either that's actually in there. And now I'm being really careful not to knock the UV resin, because I can't squish and squeeze this because of the UV. So I'm like, oh God. I mean, I try and push as gently as I can, and then I roll it round. And if you shouldn't do things like this with a new mould when you've never used it before. Don't just go straight in there like an idiot. So yeah, I'm expecting bad things. I'm expecting bubbles. I'm expecting a mess, because I can't give it a squish and a squeeze. So watch this space for this one. So I can't even go around the edges properly with the stick. It just, I can't dislodge what I've done. But this will be for another project, because as soon as I did it, I thought, ooh, that'll be good for, ta-da! So yeah, this is dead easy to take off. I mean, I'm faffing about with a bit of, what is that, resin that's hanging over. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll get this little stick. But I think this one, I think you've got to be really careful with this silicone, because it looked like it was going to split on me while I did that. It didn't, but it did look like it was going to. So yeah, once I got my tool in, I'd just get it a quick wriggle round, and then pop, Bob's your uncle, straight off. You can see the pattern of the UV. I love it. I think it's really cool. And all it was just get rid of some scrap. Um, it's like a swirly bit, but you can feel the ridges in it. It's nice texture. It's really pretty. I think it is anyway. And for what I want it for, yeah, it's going to work well. Now the cup. Mm. I turned it over, and now I'm like, oh no. And you'll see why. You will. Look at that. Look at that. I'm thinking, oh no, I've got giant bubbles. But in my head, I'm thinking, I can work that. I can figure something out. Great gap in it, it'll be fine. I'll make it a broken teacup. It'll be fine. I don't waste anything, so it'd be all right. I could probably put a bit of gold on it, make it look like it's that fancy word that I can never remember. Or I could just leave it cracked and make it into like a little derelict building, or I don't know. I just thought to myself, I won't waste it. So I'm going in with my tool because this one's a little bit on the tricky side, and it's all because of the handle. Because the handle's such a weird thing, and my hands aren't great because I have been faffing with a lot of stuff, and I've not had much sleep and rest. So now I'm speeding this bit up because, jeebus, it was an absolute nightmare. I'd got alcohol down it. I'm giving it a good old rubble, and nope. It just like, oh my god. And then whoop, there it is. But look at that. There's no bubbles. It tricked me. It blooming tricked me. Not a bubble in the bridge at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a couple of bubbles around where the UV's been. But wow, I was amazed. Absolutely amazed. So I thought I'll put a little bit of silver on it. That'll change it up a little bit. But that's going to be a later project. I'm going to have to do what I'm thinking in my head for that. Because I think it'll look ace. And you probably know with my brain it's going to be something daft. Or weird. Or creepy. But onto the octopus. Now, the octopus. Toes. No, not toes. Tentacles were very soft. Just the ends. The rest of it was fine. But it took me a long time to get this off as well. So this is sped up a little bit too. Because otherwise we'd be here for years. But you'll see at the end what I do to him to make him look cute. And yeah, he definitely looks like a Wally. A Walter. My son gave me some good ideas for him. And it was like, your brain's as weird as mine. Great. So I've got another one to do. Don't know when, but I've got another one to do. I do like it. I do like octopuses. Pusses? Octopi? Uh, many octopus. There we go. This one. Oh God, I thought I was going to slime it all over the place. It just wouldn't come away. And then all of a sudden, plop! It just went plop. But you should see it when the light's off. Oh, I like. Ooh. Really, really do like this. And you know, because the tentacles are soft, you can manipulate them. You can put them where you want. And that's exactly what I did. So, yeah, he's going to be differently shaped. Maybe doing something. Ah, here we go. Pop! Ta-da! Ooh, look at that blue against that purple. Oh, I've got some overspill, overpour, overstuff, that stuff. But I'll cut all that off. I'll give it a good old clean. But I absolutely love that head. I just kept wanting to rub it. Like you do in bald men. You want to go around rubbing the reds. But I'm putting the white line on these eyes, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think it's right. So I rub it off. And then I think, oh no, I do want white, but I just don't want a white line. So I colour the whole thing in white. Because I can't make my mind up. But it works. I like it. So yeah, These white pens brill. TikTok shop, I think they were. Yeah. I think it was the first ever thing I'd bought on TikTok that I got them dirt cheap. So they are very good pens. So if they run out, I know exactly where to get them from. But the white eyes just needed something else in it. Bit of black. Just a little bit of black. Not like goofy eyes, like human eyes. Just a line. Bit like Baymax. Baymax? From Big Hero 6. Like his eyes. So I did that with that. I'm trying to be dead neat. Because I know where I'm like. I can drop stuff everywhere. But I think I did paint one bigger than the other. Oh well. But I'm going to put the little bit of black in. Very lightly. I don't want it to be like really in your face. Just a thin line with 2 dots on end. And I think that, I'm not sure if I got them right way around or not. I got that into what I was doing. I didn't think to look at what an octopus eyes look like. So, if it's wrong, please tell me. And I just want to say thank you for everybody watching for my videos and commenting and being super nice. You're much appreciated. Now I'm going to switch the light off. But I need to just charge it just a little bit first. Huh, I say a little bit. It won't charge very long. And then all of a sudden, the lights are off. Look at that. Ew. Look at me rubbing his head again. Oh, I love this. This is mint. So glowy. I absolutely love those stones. I need more. I need a bucket full. I think they're brilliant. Only Temu's cheap stuff. So I need to keep my eye on them. Get some more. Eventually. It's beautiful. So yeah, the feet are still soft. I'm going to chop them all up and do stuff, and then I'm going to do some pictures, and then I'll see you next time. Look at him. He's so cute. Bye-bye.
In a world of shadows, light does sing. Goth unicorn with a blackened wing. Happy she dances under moonlit nights, creating beauty, spurring on delight. Her hooves tap softly to the softest bells, crafting wonders in her secret spells. From threads of silver and whispers bright, a tapestry woven in the dark of night. Her hooves tap softly to the softest bells, crafting wonders